Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel। और आज जो हम लोग बात करने वाले हैं ना, इस वन ऑफ द मोस्ट डिस्कस्ड टॉपिक इफ यू आर एन एग्रीकल्चर एंड एलाइड एस्पिरेंट। ये जो क्लास 12 से लेके कॉलेज जाने का टाइम, जो इसके बीच का जो इंटरवल होता है, इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट कंफ्यूजिंग टाइम दैट आई हैव फेस्ड इन माय लाइफ। एंड आई काइंड ऑफ फील कि इंटरनेट में इतना सारा इन्फॉर्मेशन एंड इंसाइट्स नहीं है फ्रॉम द करंट स्टूडेंट्स to help out the aspirants, and इसके लिए I'm making this video, so I hope कि 1% भी अगर आप लोगों का help हो जाए then I'll be grateful। 2 years down the lane जब मैं इसी phase में था, I used to make fake Instagram accounts और उन लोगों को DM करता था जो actually में are into these colleges and doing these courses, so that I myself get an insight and can make a decision for myself, right? And this is the reason that this video is up in my channel, and yeah, let's get started। Boom, agriculture या veterinary। So जब मैं रिसर्च या फिर किसी से बात करता था ना, आई यूज टू जॉट इट डाउन द पॉइंट्स दे टोल्ड मी, एंड एक लिस्ट बन गया था एंड आई स्टिल हैव दैट लिस्ट विद मी। सो आई जस्ट गिव इट माई इनसाइट सो दैट आई डोंट नो इफ आप लोगों का भी पैरामीटर्स जो है वो सेम हो, इट माइट बी लिटिल हेल्पफुल। सो या लेट्स गो। सो नंबर 1 है विच इज ईजी टू गेट इनटू, एग्रीकल्चर या वेटरनरी। Dude, it's so hard to get into both of these courses, but relatively speaking, veterinary is much harder to get into because of so many reasons. I can go on jotting. Agriculture जो है, we have so many colleges, right? Central Agriculture Universities हो गया, State Agriculture Universities हो गया, and let's take an example of Assam itself. So we have 3 agriculture colleges, right? Veterinary के बारे में बात करते हैं तो it's like only 2 colleges that we have in our state. Same goes with other states as well. Number of colleges in veterinary is less than number of colleges you'd be having in agriculture, making it much difficult for the aspirants to get into it. Agriculture में जाने के लिए comparatively is easier than veterinary, I'll admit that. For instance, 2019 में 3,000 students applied for 150 seats. My rank was 8, so I was kind of sure that मेरे को मिल जाएगा. But then, it's not really easy to make it to veterinary guy. Comparatively, little easier to get into agriculture because number of seats are more, right? But again, आप लोगों का जो applicants है वो definitely agriculture में भी बढ़ जाता है with number of seats, पता नहीं क्यों. So yeah, so final intake, it's little difficult to make it into veterinary than to agriculture. This is the reason that now number of जो graduates है वो भी ज़्यादा होता है agriculture में compared to veterinary. Number 2 is the duration of study. The course of veterinary is for 5.5 years, and for agriculture and the allied is 4 years. So this was one of the most important reason which I considered for myself and did not go into veterinary only because of this, I'd say, because I wanted to complete my graduation as soon as possible and go for grad. So this is one of the reason I did not choose veterinary. But then if you do not have any problem with a course being 5.5 years, just go for it, guys. I'm not saying that any course is bad or something, but the duration for me mattered a lot. It might not matter for you. Yes, veterinary for a little more duration than agriculture and allied, so that's the duration part. I hope you make a correct choice based on whatsoever you expect in life. Thinking about employment opportunities in both of these courses, from my research, agriculture is on a lower end comparatively veterinary in the employment opportunities, because ये definitely मैं research और जितना भी मैं बात किया लोगों से, they told me I do not have an experience in this one क्योंकि I'm not even a graduate now. So yes, अगर आप employment opportunities के बारे में ही सोचते हो, then I think you should go for veterinary and not agriculture. By this I do not mean that agriculture do not have any employment opportunities, guys. Please do not take it in a negative way. I have my seniors who are in really good position after graduation, and I have also seen people in veterinary who did really well right after graduation and not doing a post grad. So yeah, it depends on person to person, I feel. But from what I have researched and seen and heard about people talking about employment opportunities in vet, it's a little higher, on a higher age compared to agriculture. So this was not a very good parameter in my decision in making it to agriculture and not veterinary. Talking about campus life and peers, see, peer learning is something that you do not even know what start happening and ends. Start getting influence from your friends right after getting into college, and you would not realize that this is really happening. So you start adjusting with your new environment, with your friends, with your new people that comes from in around India. So you do not realize, but this is really important. Peer learning is really important. So talking about peers and the community and a large crowd, I think both of this has a neutral perspective. Talking about veterinary, you'd be having good crowd from all over India. And talking about agriculture, if I talk about Jorhat campus, we have agriculture, horticulture, sericulture, community science. We have a large crowd of great diversity, so the peer learning goes hand in hand. So I do not have any intake on this part in this parameter. I gave equal weightage to both of this one. It's up to you now what you decide, at least in this parameter. These were the criteria that I kept for myself in choosing agriculture or veterinary. It depends from person to person. It definitely differs with objectives and career goals. I wanted to complete my graduation as soon as possible and did not really know what my likes and dislikes were at that point of time. I checked out the syllabus of both and subjects of both the course disciple, be it agriculture and veterinary. Thought that I'd just drown in the academic pressure in veterinary, but हालांकि ऐसा नहीं होता है. अगर आप admit हो जाते हो तो बहुत rare chances होता है when you get year loss anyway. So that was about me. Then आपके लिए different definitely हो सकता है. आप research कीजिए थोड़ा बहुत. You should know major differences between the both, but मिलना पड़ेगा दोनों college में, and then you can go ahead with deciding which one is good for you. I hope you make a right choice. If you make one choice, there is no looking back and you have to go ahead with it. And I do not want you to get so confused that I was. So I think I gave my insight and experience and inputs to you. And then jo Quora mein questions mila tha, why did you choose this college over this one? I hope I made my points clear now. So with this, I am coming to the end of this video. I hope I could give you a little insight to both of these courses, if not more.